Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Virgos. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. I hope you all are having a great day today, Virgos. But then again, I know you are because that's the intention you set. We're going to get right into your reading, Virgos. All right. So listen, we're not going to spend way too much time. We're just going to get right into it. This is really, really, when I'm shuffling the cards, the energy that I'm getting that's coming through right now for you all to just really focus on getting back to doing the things that you love to do, getting back to what makes you happy. For some of you all, that's animals. For some of you all, that is healthy foods. For some of you all, that's reading books. Some of you all, is nature. Some of you all, is cleanliness, like keeping the house clean or organizing things. But get back to the things that you love to do. Yeah, this is a time to continue decluttering, also a time for reflection, also a time to be in a posture of gratitude. We're going to be talking about the number 35 today. Also, we're going to be talking about the stone, the amethyst, and its healing properties. We're also going to be talking about just at the end of the reading, I'm going to give you some tips to keep your mind right and your game tight. So stay tuned. Listen, this is a general reading. These cards right here are the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann. These cards right here are the Sacred Self-Care cards by Jill Pyle. Let's get into it. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Virgos as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. What information? Ooh, look at all those cards that flew out. What information do we have from our wonderful Virgos? Listen, all these cards mean something. That's why I like to shuffle them in front of you. And when the cards fall out, they have a special message for you. Oh, more cards fell out. You know what? What is going on? It's a lot of messages that want to come through for you all. So let's get to all of the cards. Here we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, lots of messages for you. Like I said, we're going to be talking about the number 35 today. Here we have the Three of Pentacles. Yes, money. Money, money, money. We have the Lover's card. Yes, Virgo. Okay, y'all know I don't be doing no love outside of yourself readings, but the Lover's card is really first and foremost about you being your own twin flame. Here we have the World card. Yes. Fearless. No more being timid about anything, just being completely fearless. Here we have the Judgment card. Yes, this is your highest self. Let's move this over here a little bit so we can make some room here. Yes, indeed. And yes, indeed. All right. We have a lot of good cards coming out for you, right? A lot of good major arcanas. We also have the Hierophant card. Yeah, we're going to break all of this down, just talk about it, right? We have the Six of Swords. Yes, indeed. See, this is the Six of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. Let's get into it. Make some more space here. We have the Five of Cups. Yep. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, so we're talking about, these are all a lot of money cards. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This is what I'm talking about, getting back to who you are, the things that you love to do. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles, generational wealth. Lots of Pentacles cards here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, lots of money. We have the Four of Cups right here. Yes. We have the Devil card. Yes. And we have the Star card, right? So yes, so let's talk about it, Virgo, because like I said, after this, usually we break this reading up, the first part, and then we insert a number in there, and we talk about the vibration of the number. But since so many cards came out, let's talk about your reading. Listen, you all have some devil energy around you, right? This is now where you all are being fearless about removing this demonic energy from around you. The demonic energy can also be within us, which means that we're nervous, we're fearful, scared of what lies ahead of us, right? On the other side, this is where you ascend, right? Spiritually ascending. That's what's happening with you right now. Ascension is taking many different forms for you. Like I said, getting back to doing the things that you love, starving that fear and that doubt that on the other side of all of this is you don't really know what's going to happen, because remember, you all are very logical signs, very logical thinking people. Speaking of which, I want you all to start saying, I am a Virgo, loud and proud. Like, I am intelligent, I'm analytical, I am honest, I am reliable, I'm a perfectionist, I am very loyal, I am kind, I'm hardworking, and I'm practical. But above all of that, Virgos, I want you all to start saying, I am a God. I create the life that I want. And you're creating a life filled with faith and not fear. This right here is fear. This is fear and doubt, but it also lets me know that someone is fixated on you. Someone is absolutely obsessed with you. This card came out for somebody else. I want to say it was a Leo. But anyway, somebody is absolutely obsessed with you, Virgo. But their obsession is not your problem, right? Again, let them be exposed. The only way that you're going to see exactly who it is, some of you all already know who's obsessed with you, but some people don't know because, again, it needs to, you feel like, okay, well, I need to see it, I need to see it, I need to see it. Your instinct, your gut, the God in you is telling you exactly who this spirit is. But for some of you all, you still need to see it. You know, I really, really need to see who this person is, who this energy is, right? All you have to do is ascend and see exactly who is around you. Some of you all know exactly who it is. But nevertheless, for some people, it's an ex. For some people, it's an ex. They have very demonic energy. Somebody that you thought was your twin flame, they have very demonic energy. But now you're at a space where you're no longer afraid to cut that energy off. Your thoughts are a whole lot more organized. You are healed. You have ascended. You're focusing on, you have sailed away from that energy. You have sailed away from that energy. And you've sailed away towards your peace, calm, and serenity. No more dealing with exes who are just, they were a snake when they were in a relationship with you. That snake bit you. So it's causing you to kind of sort of doubt yourself. You're kind of sort of tempted a little bit to maybe test the waters in other relationships. And I'm not talking about just romantic, but I'm just saying in general. But because the damage that this demonic energy did to you, it's kind of hard for you to trust anybody, to be honest with you, right? But you can trust you. You can trust you. Focus on trusting you by loving yourself deeper and harder. These two hands are your hands. You thought that person was your soulmate and your twin flame, but you realize you're your soulmate and you are your twin flame. So yes, these hands are yours. This is dark and light, seen, unseen, known, unknown, good, evil. You know what I'm saying? All in one person. That's you. So therefore, you don't have to worry about not trusting the snake. The snake is gone. If you're experiencing anything of not trusting yourself, it could be post-traumatic stress because, again, you've been in a relationship with some snakes. And so you could be really thinking, okay, well, even though the snake is gone, I'm still nervous. I'm still scared to even trust other people because I've been bitten by a snake. Yeah. And snakes, and this snake that bit you was a poisonous, venomous snake, somebody who almost left you for dead, right? So your views on relationships are not the most positive, high vibration views on relationships because you said, wow, I'm telling you, you'll know if you've been in a relationship with a demon, for real. Like if you will know that you've been in a relationship with someone who's chosen the evil side of themselves versus the good side of themselves, right? So again, bottom line is, some of you all are still looking at relationships like it's a black hole, hopeless versus hopeful. All you have to do is ascend so that you can see that there are good, genuine people out there that don't mean you any harm whatsoever. Yeah. In that relationship, you gave it a lot of thought before you decided to walk away. That's key right there. You gave it a lot of thought before you decided to walk away, right? And so now that person is out of your life, and make sure they stay out of your life, right? You were investing in yourself, so your money is starting to look better. It's like as soon as their energy was out of your space, your energy space, you started to just progress. You started to see a change in your money, right? You're a hardworking person already, but you're starting to see your money grow. Less Earth Mother energy, yes. You all are divine feminine energies. People are attracted to you by default because you're magnets. But people are starting to see you like, oh, wow, look at the Virgo. They out here really winning. Yes, but you all have always been winning. But when you get tripped up by demonic energy, and I'm talking about this person who's chosen the evil side of themselves that you thought for a second was your person, now you see, okay, I am my person. I never really needed that person. They chose the evil side of themselves. You're creating legacy wealth. Also, you have the Midas touch. See how many wonderful things are happening for you? Looking for new windows of opportunity when it comes to your money. Perfect synergy in the workplace. All these things are happening. These wonderful things are happening for you in your pockets, your pocketbook, your wallet, as a result of you healing first of all, removing that demonic energy from your space, but you healing, right? Ascending, getting away from that. Your thoughts have changed. Your thoughts are more organized. Your money is starting to look much better. You're feeling better. You're sleeping better. The whole 9 yards. You're not overthinking things. You're not as critical. You're not as judgmental. You're not as old school, fussy, or slow. You're not questioning everything. You're not overthinking everything. All because you removed this demonic energy from your space. All because you moved away from that demonic energy. See how people can cause you to just really vibrate low by their energy. Let's talk about the number 35 for just a second. So the number 35, when you think about the number 35, because we know 3 plus 5 is 8, and we know that's a money exchange number, but 3 plus 35, when you think of it, think about this energy, creating wealth, position, and power. You are your main goals, right? The energy exchange of money fascinates you. This is the number 35, the vibration of the number 35. Also self-expression for number 3, freedom for number 5. When you combine those two, you're creating abundance for yourself. Also, number 35 means that you are recognized for your hard work, the hard work that you do. Also, number 35 means that you are on an ultimate adventure to find the true meaning of prosperity. It also means that you are naturally large energy reserve. You have naturally large energy reserves, right? Again, this type of energy is so draining that it will disrupt your money, it'll disrupt your peace, it'll disrupt every part of your life. And so as soon as you leave this energy, all of a sudden you start to feel like, wow, I feel well rested. I feel like, I have a second wind. I'm just feeling better about life because this energy is very addictive. It's like a vampire has sucked the life out of you. Yes, exactly. So, yes, that's when we talk about the number 35. And also, let's talk about an amethyst, right? Because a lot of people love gemstones, right? So, the amethyst reminds us to always treat our mind and body as a sacred temple. It helps us to unplug from unhealthy attachments. Amethyst helps you to unplug from unhealthy attachments. Yes. And powerfully cleanse your body, your mind, your aura from negative and addictive patterns, right? So there's no reason for you to be fearful. A lot of you all, like I said, have sailed away from those kind of relationships. Now, you once used to look at relationships as hopeless. Now you're looking at relationships as hopeful because, again, you have sailed away from a person who has intentionally chosen to vibrate low. At their lowest point, they've chosen to vibrate. So now all they can do is try to manipulate you, play games, do all of this other crazy mess. But let me tell you something. Never trust this type of energy. When a person chooses to vibrate low, they're doing it intentionally. Don't call it, well, they just mentally ill or something's wrong. You can say what you want to say. But this person in this particular reading has chosen to vibrate low. And they are extremely dangerous. So I just want to just to help somebody. But again, amethyst creates an ultraviolet bubble of protection light around people and spaces, right? So get you some amethyst. And it's very helpful for insomnia and nightmares. Also, it heightens psychic powers and will strengthen your connection to all things mystical and magical. So I'm telling you, listen, amethyst is great. It resonates with your crown chakra where you can see things from a God level of clarity, right? When you look back over your life, you're like, wow, I allowed all of this chaos and confusion in my life. Yes, but your ancestors have been right there watching over you, protecting you, leading and guiding you away from chaos, confusion, dysfunction, and danger. Yes, absolutely. Let's pull an oracle card. And then I want to tell you how to keep your mind right and get your game tight, right? Yes, absolutely, Virgos. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So let's see what this oracle card has to say. Build strength. Look at this. Build strength. Yeah. Look at this third eye open. This is where I want you all to really start trusting your intuition because as earth signs, you all need it to make sense. You are very logical thinkers, and because sometimes it doesn't make sense, that's where you start to criticize. That's where you start to overthink things because you're like, I know my intuition told me X, Y, and Z. My intuition has never been off, but now I just need to see proof, and that's when you start to vibrate low because it's those two entities fighting up against each other internally. It's like, hold on, my intuition is telling me one thing, but my flesh is telling me something different, and it's all this internal and struggle. But now you're starting internal struggle, but now you're building strength in your intuition by telling your flesh, okay, you need to step to the side so I can really let my intuition take center stage, my third eye take center stage. Yes. Listen, let's talk about getting your mind right and getting your game tight, right? Get your mind right and get your game tight. First one is replace all negative thoughts about yourself and other people with positive thoughts. This energy right here is easy. Cut them off. It may not feel easy because, of course, if it's an ex and somebody that you really believe in your mind was your person, right? Okay, now you see that they have chosen the demonic side of themselves. Cut them off. Just cut them off. Cut them out of your life. I don't care if they're family members, colleagues, somebody you've known since you were a child. It doesn't matter. Cut that energy off because they are extremely dangerous. Number two, see a nutrition to help you develop a healthy eating plan, which a lot of Virgos, you all are very healthy eaters anyway. But again, for those of you who all may there are a lot of people who are emotional eaters. They'll reach for cookies, they'll reach for ice cream, they'll reach for all kinds of snacks, really unhealthy stuff that has a lot of preservatives in it that's actually making the situation worse. It's really blocking, and I'm not going to throw out any brands or say anything like that, but just making things actually worse for you health-wise. Number three, do things to boost your own confidence. If that means taking nature walks, do it. If you don't have a park anywhere you live, go walk around your neighborhood. But please, please, please get some vitamin D. It's going to raise your vibrations. The sun removes stale energy from stone, so you can imagine what it does to a human being, right? Also, you can dance around your house naked. If it's just you there, then hey, think of something that makes you laugh. Laugh until your stomach hurts or whatever. Also, number four, declutter your living space. Number five, be grateful for your past. Be really grateful that you came across this energy. So moving forward, because this energy served a purpose. Moving forward, as you continue to get more and more and more money and more financially stable and move towards your legacy, well, you will encounter this kind of energy. But this time you're listening to your intuition. You're not waiting to see, well, let me see if they're really a bad person. Let me give them an opportunity. No, you'll be able to head it off because you've dealt with that kind of energy before. Yes. You'll be able to see if people just want you for your money. You'll be able to see it because you've dealt with that energy before. So it's not like you're like, okay, been there, done that. This is no shock or surprise to me. I don't have to seem like I'm upset with this person because I already know what the energy is. We're not on the same frequency. Yeah. So also, I want you all to like I said, be grateful for your past, be grateful for your present, also be grateful for the ability and the power to create your future, right? Also, number 6, only focus on what you can control. Number 7, exercise, get moving. Number 8, see obstacles as opportunities. Number 9, abandon any negative thoughts about yourself. I said it for number 1, but really I have to reiterate this. Abandon any negative thoughts you have about yourself because you really truly are that awesome. Every single sign adds value to the universe, and you all are just some very meticulous, perfectionist, very conscientious people. You can see things before it happens. Just an amazing group of people that you all are. Plus, this legacy wealth that you're building is not just for you. It is because you want to help mankind, right? So absolutely. So number 10, turn off the TV and other forms of media. You know they lying. You know that the news is just a bunch of lies, right? A bunch of negativity, low vibration energy lying. If what you're watching on media, social media, the television, any form of communication, whether it's in news, in print, or whatever, electronic, digital print, or like a newspaper, whatever, if it's not on your frequency, just toss it out. Just toss it out. You know, I'm not telling you to toss your television out, but you know what I'm saying, turn it off. And then last but not least, develop a healthy sleep schedule. No more overthinking. When you've come in contact with this kind of energy, it'll cause you to overthink. You can't sleep. It's causing insomnia. That's why I talked about the amethyst. So yeah, what you want to do is remove this kind of energy from your space. Again, you all are not like fixed signs. Fixed signs will keep this kind of energy in their space too long because they're like, okay, I can't wrap my head around the fact that I made a poor decision. No, you did not make a poor decision. It was a lesson learned, right? But out of the three, Taurus, Capricorn, you all being the mutable sign Virgos, so this will be the easiest for you all to move on, okay? So yes, absolutely. Let's pull an oracle card. Well, I did pull an oracle card. Let me put the oracle cards over here. But you all, like I said, build strength in your third eye. Like really, really build strength. But not only that, like really start to trust your third eye, your brow chakra. It's going to tell you what you need to see. But even better than that, your crown chakra, the amethyst resonates with your crown chakra, so you can see things at a God level of clarity. You can look back over your life, not in a critical sense, but like, okay, I'm glad I learned that lesson. Now I know exactly what to look for when it comes up. When it comes up, as I continue to ascend towards my legacy wealth, my spiritual wealth, and every other wealth in my life. That's what I have for you, Virgos. Have a great one. Bye.